The habit of striving for accuracy. This is that habit that says try to do better. It's not just about getting it exact. It's about pushing your boundaries. It's about growth. It's about trying to improve yourself. So I wanted to add that little insight that it's not just about getting this right. It's about wanting to improve. It's about wanting to develop. And I also wanted to add just a little something to Art's strategy that he mentioned in his video about there are 3 mistakes on this page. One of the problems that we have occasionally with these habits of mind is working out how they develop and improve and the strategies we use to help kids get better at them. Now, if you just use there are 3 mistakes on this page, at some point a student will be able to find those mistakes and the strategy won't work anymore. And some students will go, if I knew where the 3 mistakes were, I would have fixed them. I don't know where they are. So one of the strategies you can use here is rather to take the principle of there are 3 mistakes on this page, but think about how much direction you give. For a very young student, you might say there are 3 mistakes on this page, here, here and here, and just underline the words that are spelled incorrectly, which is a common enough strategy in a lot of primary schools. The student needs the direction to say, look here to fix these mistakes, and then they've got to work out what's wrong with them and fix them. But at some point, the student doesn't need that much direction. And once they can identify and correct those mistakes with it's this word and this word and this word, we put a mark in the margin and say there are 3 mistakes on this line, and we take away a bit of that direction. Rather than telling them which words, we say find the words and fix them. And then once they can do that, we put a mark in the paragraph and say there's 3 mistakes in this paragraph. Then we come back another step and say there's 3 mistakes on this page. What we're trying to do is to help students understand and develop the skills of finding and correcting the mistakes for themselves. And if we as teachers only have the one strategy, 3 mistakes on this page, then once they're at that level, they'll stop to progress. Once they can find 3 mistakes on the page, we say, you've used the rule I before E incorrectly twice on this page, and give them less and less and less direction around what they're trying to find until they develop more, or as they develop more and more skills in doing it themselves. Now, obviously that's not the striving for accuracy strategy. It's one of the strategies we use to help students get better at striving for accuracy, finding and correcting their own mistakes. There are plenty more, but I wanted to leave you with that little idea in your head. So it's not just the strategy you use to help students get better at striving for accuracy. It's the repertoire of practice that you use to help students continue to get better at striving for accuracy.